Let's talk about it. Now that's gonna be like kind of debate, like
Who
not
can?
debate, but like
Yeah, a
just
little
like,
conversation.
but it's like
Converse
same
about
thing
it.
like real life, like, but that's the same thing, like that's how people get. That's how schools like we told to do this. So it's like, yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Ask One. We in the building again. Welcome to Ask One TV. We're outside. Welcome to Ask One TV. You here, you watching it, you checking us out. Make sure you liking, commenting, subscribing. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We want to make sure we're touching on some very important topics, things that are happening real time. You know, I'm Iris. Make sure you follow me on IG_shift on Instagram, or you can check me out at Ask One on social media, whether it's via YouTube or via Instagram, via Facebook. But on Instagram, I believe it's at AS10NE. So check us out.
So Haitian Francois, Smith Francois, real life. And we're gonna talk about that. Like, what's the difference between social media and in real person? So,
yes. Today we want to touch on social media as it relates to following. On my end, this is my what I'm presenting to the table. I believe, social media. I want to look at social media and how it relates to following, as far as social media challenges and things like that.
so what challenge you talking about? The dances, like the
Definitely the dances. Definitely the planking. Definitely the 10 years challenge. The the mannequin challenge.
I did that one.
The water challenge, the ice challenge, all these different challenges is just like it stopped creativity. I feel like people are so creative in the things that they do or the things that they can do. But then when you hop on social media and you see let me finish that thought. You hop on social media and then you see people doing the 10 years challenge. And normally I don't participate. I never participate. Not even normally. I saw everybody posting what they look like 10 years ago as opposed to what they look like now. And it's like some people I was like 10 years ago you actually look better. Honestly, but that's just how I feel like. I feel like that just stops your creativity because you might be going on there to push an important message, but now you see this challenge on your timeline and then you just automatically you start doing it and it just drifts you.
Have you played Duck Duck Goose?
I don't think I played it, but I think I've heard the game in school.
You never played it? Tag Your It?
I played tag, yes.
I think it's like the same thing, but more now it's more advanced and social. I do understand social media is scary, but not to the creativity part. Like, it drains people and it keeps people focused, locked in on TV, like the news. In that sense, that's what I see, but hasn't stopped people creativity. That's actually making people. Oh, okay, I see what you did there. So, but the thing is, you need people to follow your commands. So everybody has to be on top one time, and you know.
But this my thing, right? My thing is, it's okay. It's okay for somebody, one person to do it or two people to do it. But then when you try to influence the entire generation and tell me that because today I hopped on social media and everybody is doing the money spread and everybody's spreading money or putting the money phone, that means I have to do it. One thing I do believe, I believe that people do two things when they look at their phone. They're either going to check for a notification or they're going to use their phone. And that right there is a distraction. I'll tell you a story the other day. The other day, I wanted to look at the time. I was trying to see what time it was on my phone. And I'm a victim of it too.
Hey.
Don't get me wrong. I was trying to see what time it is because I don't even. I wear watches, but
Oh,
my
shit.
watch is expensive, so I don't even be setting it. That's a whole
Oh,
nother
shit.
story. But so I went to check my phone, and I looked at my phone, and I was like, I had some notifications, and I was looking. I was supposed to look at my phone and look at the time, but the fact that I had notifications, I went directly to my notification and forgot to even check the time. And guess what? I was late for where I was going.
You see,
You know what I'm saying? So it got me. It's just like it's a distraction. I feel like.
here's the thing though. Let's talk about this social media etiquette. So me, the only thing I have notifications for is bank account and text messages and call. That's a basic need for a phone. Everything else is a plus. So I condition myself to not accept anything else. So when I look at an app, it's impulsive. I already know TikTok. That's the last thing I look at because, and I do it standing. So there's some tricks. I don't know about you, but these are some tricks that I do. Like if I'm watching on social media, I'm standing, so my feet get heavy. I'm like, hold up, that's a time. That's my internal timer. So
That's a very good. That's a very
yeah,
good skill.
because it is true, but there's some methods to.
So then it becomes, and that's why we're talking about this because we all. It's like the post office, right? This is the great thing about the post office. You are like literally the like if you work at the post office, you're still a customer. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great formula. So you have to care about the mail because if you work at the post office, you're still a customer. So that's the same thing with social media. It affects all of us.
Oh yeah,
It affects
sure.
all of us. So we have to talk about these things. We have to talk about these things. We have to, like what you said, you stand up and you use it. So that means when you stand up for a little bit, then you're like, man, I've been standing for a while. So then you start to feel it. But me, I'm normally sitting down, scrolling to my phone. I got all my notifications set. Like I want to know if somebody like asked one. I want to know. But you know, how do you differentiate? But what I don't participate in, I don't participate in those challenges. I really wanted to have those conversations about those challenges. The notification for me, I can go check it real quick and then do what I gotta do. But for the challenges, everybody, you have to be more creative, y'all. I'm looking at the camera and tell y'all, you have to be more creative. Don't allow people to stop your creativity. Even if you want to take part of the challenge, challenge yourself to make it a little different. Twist it. Put a twist in it. Don't let it just be a 10-year challenge. Let it be, you know, a 10 years challenge. You know what I'm saying? Be creative, but don't let that to stop you. Don't let it stop you in your creativity because all I see is people standing on Instagram looking like this.
I get it. I get the deja vu thing, like everybody's doing it. So this is my thing. When you said 10-10, we're gonna start something new. I want you guys to do 10 years. What your future want to be like? So hey.
Exactly. That's how crazy we look.
But that's the thing about social media though. It's like everybody is a speaker, everything, stuff like that. Now it's like, but everybody has value, but define your value. It doesn't have to be social media. So I get what you're saying in some sense, but at the same time, it's like social media is a new currency. But everything's going digital, so it's like it's a new currency.
You know what I do like? I seen this one mannequin challenge, and as everybody was still, it was this girl moving around. So that was kind of creative, you know what I'm saying? That put a little twist on it. It was like it's still people moving around, like you know. I want to encourage the youth to be creative. I want to encourage y'all to like, comment, subscribe. As we're doing here, you know, as one, as together, as we move forward.
Hey, he was talking about y'all. Like me. Hey, keep me clean.
You still the guest though. You still the guest. You still my guest, and I still want you to be on the social. You still special, and I still want you to be, you know, liking, subscribing. And if we put a challenge out, I still want you to do it. But just make it a twist. Twist it up a little bit. Give me your side of it. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be no follower. And if you're a kid, don't be no follower, man. Be a leader because you know what? That's really hurting our community. You know, people following people. As fun as this message is, you know, we want to encourage everyone to be leaders. You know, we want to encourage everyone to be free, everyone to be, you know, as progressive as possible. Don't be
Will Smith. No, everybody talk about that. I don't know how much sense that made, but that's hilarious. Ganja style.